Hey guys, this is KJ48 and welcome back to my Space Engineers Let's Play. This is Season 1 and we're on Episode 25 and I'm just hanging here in the Castiel Space Station. And there's a few things I want to talk about before we get started now that pertain to this Let's Play. The one thing I wanted to let you guys know is I haven't seen any comments about the time-lapse as far as you guys liking it or disliking it. You guys gotta let me know one way or another if you like the time-lapse or not. If you're watching these videos, you obviously have some kind of feeling about them, and, you know, let me know if you guys like the time-lapse. If you don't, I had one person who really hated the music. I personally thought the music was pretty good, but, you know, let me know. If you guys don't like the music, I can always find something else. It's not really a big deal. These Let's Plays are for you, and if you want me to change the music, let me know that. And let me know if you like the time-lapse as well. Give me some feedback so I can make these videos better for you guys. Because I really love this game, and I want to keep playing it, and I want more people to watch it. So, yeah. So let me know about the time-lapse. The next thing that someone had some critical things to say about this Let's Play is I don't go over the updates. Now, I've gone over a few things for updates, but I don't do update videos like I do for 7 Days to Die. But yeah, I should be learning the updates and informing you guys. There's no excuse. So right now, before we start this Let's Play, I'm going to go over some of the updates for. Yes, it is 1.037, and I probably should have had that number memorized. My unpreparedness is doing me no favors, but there you go. It's 1.037. Now, there's a major part of this update that you guys need to be aware of called factions. There's now factions in the game. This is going to make multiplayer quite a bit more fun, and I was actually thinking about starting up a multiplayer server for this purpose. The problem is this game is a little bit tough to play in multiplayer because it's a bit much on your computer, but I will look into it for future, you know, Let's Plays. So you go ahead and create a new faction. I will do the LPCA. Ooh, you can only do 3, huh? Okay, well. Alright, the KIA faction. Cage is awesome. There you go, cool faction. I'm not sure what public info or private info means, so we'll just leave those blank. And there you go, I've created the KIA, the Cage is awesome faction. I want to call them clans or whatever, but yeah, they're factions. You got public info, private info. You got a founder. You can invite other people. You can promote people, kick people. People can leave a request to join your faction, I believe, and you can accept it. You can demote people. You can do all kinds of stuff. It's a lot like guilds in World of Warcraft or any MMO. It's quite a bit like that. You can interact with other factions. You can propose peace on other factions. You can declare war on other factions. It's pretty cool. And I'm just getting into it, but I'm pretty excited for it. I think it seems like it's going to be a lot of fun. So one thing I want to show you is I did move my medical bay over here. Okay, so that's a quick little thing about that. All right, so there's another part of this update called ownership of blocks. So anything that uses a computer component right here, the computer component to be built, can have ownership for it. Like right here, when I logged on today, my cockpit 3 was not my cockpit. I was not able to access it, and we'll get into how I fixed that later. But you got cockpit 3 right here. I am the owner. You can set it to yourself or nobody. I think by default it's me. I think if you set it to nobody, then anybody on the server can come over and claim it and set it to themselves and kind of steal it. You can set up the share tab here, share with your faction or share with everybody. And yeah, it's a neat little shared icon thing. This game is really gearing up for multiplayer. I kind of hope they work out some of the issues with multiplayer, like as far as, I mean, I don't know about you guys, but I have some problems with multiplayer if we have too many people on. And this is shaping up to, you know, have lots of people on. If they can get this to work with like 20 or 50 people, man, this could be something else. We'll see about that. So anyway, when I logged on today, there was anything in here that used computer chips. Actually, I don't know if that's true. No, because my small reactor uses computers, and it's still mine, isn't it? Hold on, let's see. Yeah, it's still mine. I'm not sure. First of all, I'm not sure why the small reactor is not fully repaired, and second of all, I'm not sure why it was mine. The cockpit and the connector were the only things in here that I had to. Oh, look at this. Everything's like. So I think what they did was when you first log on the game, I think they damaged all your stuff low enough because you can actually hack items in the game. And we're going to get into that right now. Now, don't get too excited. The hacking mechanic is not a new mechanic. It's just what you do is if you come over to something like if this wasn't my cockpit, I pressed T, it would say access denied, and then what you would do is you would grind the cockpit. Now you see on the cockpit panel right there, it has a red line. That's when it stops functioning, and now it has a blue line. If you go below the blue line and then rebuild it, it's now your item. So they call it hacking. It's not really hacking. It's a fancy word for break down the item enough and then build it and make it your own. It's a pretty cool mechanic, and I do like it. So I think what happened was when you come in your game, a lot of your items that already have computer chips that technically would not be, your item, I think that the game automatically brings them down to the point where it is your item, and then you just got to come back and repair everything. I guess the doors take computers, and they're still mine, aren't they? Yeah. Okay, so it's not exactly perfect, but yeah, that's the idea. And like I said, the only thing I had problems with was my cockpit and my connector, and everything else is fine. For my ships, I had to actually take out the cockpits and rebuild those, and the connector on this ship wasn't mine, but everything else was. Now that I think about it, there's a lot of things that use computers that are okay, that were still mine. And you can see right here, everything's got green as the names. I'm not sure. I think that's a faction thing, but if you look at here, where is it? Okay, so there's no ships. But if there were ships out there, because I was looking at ships off in the distance, their names were green as well. And if their names are green, they shouldn't fire at me, and I'm almost positive they would. So, okay, what else they got here? You can now loot dead engineers, and you can copy, paste, rotate objects before pasting. So, looting dead engineers is awesome. Like I said, this is going to be really fun multiplayer. So that's going to be the update, guys. I'm going to try and go over the updates. I'm not going to do a separate update video. I'll name the video the update that I'm talking about it in, and that will be me talking about that update. And, I hope you guys find this somewhat useful and informative. The people who make this game are doing updates, I think, like every week. So it's kind of hard for me to keep up with the updates. But I want you guys to watch this series. I want the series to get popular because I love this game. So I'm going to do my best to keep up with those updates, and, we'll take it from there. Okay, so I'm going to make a little break here for the episode to start proper, so be right back. Okay, we're back, and now that we've got all that update stuff out of the way, I'm going to actually start working on my ship again. The thrusters on the side that are giving me the retro thrust, they're kind of in a weird spot because I can't build anything here. I mean, I can because I don't have block damage on, but from a realistic standpoint, I'm trying not to put anything in front of them. But I think I can probably leave them where they are. Okay. Now, last time we were playing, I have to put some thrusters going side to side, and we're just going to put those right here. I don't really have a better place to put them. So, let's just put those right there. And, probably build some stuff over them at some point. I'm trying to think of where I want to build stuff. Yeah. Maybe I'll put them back a little bit. Let's put them back. Yeah, we'll put them back. I'm trying to make. I mean, it's easy to make ships. I'm just trying to make it like cool looking. I don't know. Just trying to make it neat looking, and So, all right, I'll put those right there. All right. So we're going to need some fuel for this thing. Oh, look at that. Access denied, you see? See what I'm saying? Look at this. Access denied. So let's hack it out. Let's hack it. We're hackers. So, just gotta break down the cockpit to the blue line and then just rebuild it. Then we can get in and we're probably gonna have to do the same thing with the reactor. So I'll go do that and I'll come back when it's done. Just a little quick heads up here. Check this out. The whole ship's basically declined. Access denied. So I've got some work to do, so let me go take care of this and I'll be right back. Okay, apparently you have to destroy the thrusters. Like, I had to actually take them out completely to get them, to be mine, I've gotten everything taken care of. The only thing I got to do is the cargo containers, but that's not really that big of a deal because it's a hard way to get to the one on the bottom, and I'll do that later when I can actually take off with the ship. So there was something else. Oh yeah, I gotta finish the landing gear, so let's do that. Huh. Can I not get to the landing gear? Make a duck? Oh, I can't duck. Maybe. Oh, I thought I could duck. I thought there was a duck option. I can't get to the landing gear. Nah, I'll deal with that later. Let's continue building this sucker. Alright, so there's a couple other things I want to put on this. I want to put an antenna on the top. I believe antennas don't do anything. They're just for show, but they do look cool. So we'll put that up there. We'll put a spotlight on either side of it. Let's put some blocks here. And yeah, that'll work. Okay, so we'll put a block there. We'll put a block here. And then we're going to go ahead and take some of our cosmetic blocks, as I like to call them, the slope, stuff like that. Let's also grab the inverted corner. I like that block. So let's see what we can do here. Number 4. Okay, do I want it going up like that? Or do I want it like that? You know what? Kind of like that. And then we could do down here, we can do the inverted block. 6, and we'll put that into position. Into position. Oh, there we go. Alright, so that doesn't quite look right. So we'll put this one. I'm not sure how to do this one. Let me see. Let me play around with this, see what I can figure out. No, that's obviously not right. Inverted. Meh. It looks kind of weird. Let's see what else we can do. Yeah, that's not gonna. Yeah. 5. Nah. Alright, let's just leave that there. That's fine. It looks cool. I like it. So, what else can we do? Let's come up to the top. Actually, let's do the same thing on the other side. Obviously, you want the sides to match. So, number 4. I'm not great at rotating these blocks. There we go. Okay, so yeah, that looks pretty sweet. I kind of like it. Actually, got a better idea. Let's take the spotlights off. We'll leave the antenna, but we'll put the spotlights down here. I think it'll look even cooler. Yeah! Or right there. Let's put one right there. Let's take this number 4. Like that. Yeah, you know what? I like it. I like it. Let's see what else we can do here. Yeah. Alright. That looks pretty decent for me. I know a lot of you guys are really good builders. I've seen a lot of people do a lot of cool stuff with this game. I'm not the world's best builder, but I do my best, and you know, I hope I entertain you, somewhat. All right, so that's it for that side. So let's do the top. Now we are gonna have to leave the top part open so I can put fuel in it, but do this. Ooh, okay, hold on. Kind of getting an idea here. I'm getting some ideas, but this might be some rough thinking, so give me a minute to figure out what I want to do here. Be right back. Okay. I've gotten this far, but to be perfectly honest, I don't know where I want to go from here. Now, I would normally like to build the entire ship and then weld it, but I'm going to actually weld what I got now so I can see what it's going to look like and then work from there. I think it makes for an easier way to build the ship. So I'm going to go ahead and do a time lapse here. And like I said in the beginning of the video, guys, if you want different music for this, please let me know. And if you like the music, let me know that too, because if a lot of people complain about the music, I might change it and you might not want me to. So either way, enjoy the time lapse. Okay, that's going to be it for the time lapse. So let's see what we got here. First of all, let's turn these lights off. I don't know if you noticed, but I was turning the lights off before because they're, you know, they're a bit blinding. So I'm definitely going to finish this ship next video. So let's do a little bit more work on it this video, and we're going to need some... I don't know if you saw, but I was looking for some places to build and like stuff I could put down and everything. So I'm going to take about 400. I thought that welding thing was going to kill me for sure, but I was a little bit more careful this time, so yay for me. Alright, so like that, or like this. Like the... Come on. Come on. Come on. There we go. Yeah. Well, maybe. No, hold on. I got a better idea. How about we do this, and then this, and then this, and then this. Is that too much of a... it might be too much. Too much of a slope. It looks a little cheesy. I'm not sure how else to do it, though. Well, definitely like that. I do like that. So let's do that for now. And we'll see how things go. Those, I do want to put these down here. And then, how about like this? And underneath the other way. Like this. Alright, I'm liking it. That's pretty good. Although this bottom looks a little weird. Worry about that once we get the ship taken off. Alright, so... Alright. Alright. So, do we want one of these right here? Sure. Yeah. See, the thing is, I don't want stuff going up too much on too big of a slope, because then it just starts looking... I don't know, it doesn't look right to me. Alright. And I'm moving extremely slow and lagging out really bad. So I'm thinking the game's having some issues right now. So, we'll see. Go as long as I can. It's definitely going to be a little bit shorter video. The, whenever I do the montages, you know, the time lapse, it's a little bit, you know, messes up the time a little bit. Anyway, so right there, there, and there, nah. I'm not sure what to do here, guys. Full block. Okay, I have made something here. I'm not sure how good it's gonna look, but I basically was trying to like hide the thrusters a bit. I'm not sure why. I don't know. I'm just trying to make it look somewhat interesting. And well, I don't know if it's gonna look good, but it's gonna be something. Yeah, whatever. Let's go ahead and weld it up. Okay, and that's it. Let's go ahead and turn the welder off, and we'll park the ship. And you know, just because I want to start parking the ship, just because what's the point of it at a docking bay if you're not parking it? Okay, and now let's go over and take a look at this sucker. All right, I was looking at it while it was being made. And, I don't know. It looks pretty interesting. I do have to do a couple more touches on the top. That's going to be next video. So I'm thinking this area right here is the last part that needs work. But other than that, I don't know. I think it looks pretty interesting. I don't know. The back looks a little bit wide, but that's the way it's got to be because it is a wide ship. There's still a couple pieces missing here and there, but overall I think it looks pretty cool. And I think it'll look even better when I paint it. I have to think of a good paint design for it. Well, we can't take off yet because we need to finish the landing gear, which I can't get to. So we're going to grind out this block right here. And, oh boy, you know what? I'm probably not going to have what I need for that landing gear. We'll see. Oh, that goes right into my place. Naturally, it does. Alright, we need motor and large steel tube. Motor and large steel tube. Oh boy, it's going to be a little hard to get into. Motor and large... Did I say large steel tube? Okay. I only need one of those. And we're going to need a motor. Motor. There we go. Just one. Okay. Let's go ahead and finish landing gear up. Fly this thing around a little bit. I'll probably do a couple. I'll probably do a couple little cosmetic things in between videos. I think that, you know, when I'm thinking about ways to make stuff look good, I think it really like makes not great commentary. So I'm probably gonna do some of the cosmetic stuff between videos, but we'll see. All right, so let's go there, unlock, and fly. It looks like we have things going in all directions, and we should be okay. Let's take this sucker out. Oh, look at this. This is the ship Autumn came in when she played my game for a little bit. Alright. Yeah, this thing handles actually really well. And it doesn't look that bad. I think once it gets a good paint job, it's going to be a lot better. Let's fly around. Yeah. Yeah, this ship. I got to bring this ship back and grind it up. Eventually. Let's fly around this asteroid right here. We'll go home and call it a video. I'm definitely going to finish this thing up. Oh, look at that. It says KIA antenna. Wait a minute. Hold on. Let's stop. Hold the phone. That says KIA antenna. Is that... Oh, dude, I didn't know that. The antenna is working like a beacon. And the antenna is saying KIA because that's my Cage is Awesome faction. I didn't... Oh, that's pretty cool. Now, I wonder if that thing has a... Well, let's see if we can interact with that. I wonder if it has, like... Is the antenna the same as the beacon? Or it's got to be less than the beacon. Okay, broadcast radius. Let's put that all the way out. Cool! So I have an antenna on my ship now. Oh, I didn't even know that would do that. That is so sweet. Oh, so cool. Alright, so let's fly around this bad boy. And this thing is fast. Alright. And let's get back to the space station. Okay. Very nice. How do I turn the dampeners off? I don't remember. J? Yeah. No. Dampeners. J is jetpack. Dampeners is Z. Right? Yep. So that's how we can fly, you know, far distances without wasting too much fuel. Man, my space station's getting pretty big. Alright, dampeners on. Alright. I like this thing. I like it a lot. And I think it looks pretty good. I could probably make some improvements here or there, but I don't know. I think it looks okay. Alright, look at it. It's hella maneuverable. This thing is maneuverable as hell. I have to make it a docking station too. For now, I'll just, For now, we'll just land it. And, yeah. I wonder, can I change the name of the antenna? KIA antenna. Alright, hold on. Let's check this out. Antenna. I need a name. KIA, I need a name. Okay, interesting. I'd like to get the KIA out of there. Well, that's pretty easy. I could just kill the faction. Once the last person leaves the faction's dead. And there we go. I need a name. And awesome. I didn't know antennas do that. Ugh. So good. Lock it in. Turn it off. Get out. This ship's pretty much done, guys. I'm going to do some cosmetic things in between videos. And we will be working on the modules. Probably, well... Yeah. Actually, I'll finish this ship at the beginning of next video. I will do some cosmetic things, but I'll finish it on video for you guys. And then, yeah, whatever. Enough talking about what we're going to do next video. Let me end this one. All right, guys, so that's going to be it for episode 25. We'll see you next time for episode 26. Till then, take it easy.